Hi, I'm Kate, also known as the Daily Tarot Girl, and welcome to your weekly tarot card reading. So my intention with this week's reading is just to get kind of an overview of the week ahead and some of the themes, energies, and opportunities, and how we can make the most of them. So the deck I'm going to be using for this reading is the Cosmic Wisdom Tarot. And I don't know if you heard, but my cat Merlina is behind me. She's gonna probably make an appearance at some point in this video. And before I get into today's reading, I just want to let you know that I'm going to be doing a live, a YouTube live. So I'm going to be going live next Friday. I think that's the 30th of August. And I'm going to be doing a monthly forecast reading. So I'm going to draw some cards for the month of September. And I'll also be doing some free one-card readings if you want to come hang out with me. So the first card that we have for the beginning of the week, so Monday, Tuesday. Ooh, Five of Wands. All right. So Five of Wands here. Let's see if we can just, there we go. All right. So Five of Wands sometimes can signify some sort of struggle, like kind of butting heads with another person. There could be some conflict with others in some area of your life. But what I'm really getting from the Five of Wands, it's not so much conflict as it is trying to get everyone on board with your idea or your vision. You may have an idea of how things should be or something that you want to do, and it's feeling like a real struggle to get other people to get on board with that, or even just to get other people to see your point of view. And so you might feel at the beginning of the week that you're doing all the heavy lifting and you're doing a lot of work and nobody else is really pitching in or helping, because that's kind of what's happening on this card. We see, oh, hi Merlina. Okay, we see, this one guy trying to get the fire started, and then all the people are just kind of lazing, kind of sitting around. They're just not into it. He's into the idea of getting the fire started. No one else cares. And so you might feel that way at the beginning of the week, like nobody cares about what's important to me or my vision, or, I'm having a hard time getting people on board with what I want to do. So that's the beginning of the week. Trying to think of something helpful to say other than that. What do you think, Merlina? Yeah. Let's look at the card for the middle of the week and we'll come back to this one. So midweek, we've got Wednesday, Thursday, we have Four of Pentacles. This is another kind of, I don't want to say it's a downer card, but it kind of is a little bit. Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is like, it's like people piss you off at the beginning of the week, and then you get into the middle of the week and you're just like, screw it. I'm just gonna like sit in my home and close the blinds and be done with it. It's like this closed off feeling, like, well, then I don't care about this. Then I'm not gonna make an effort to connect with people. It's kind of that sort of energy. So there is a feeling of frustration kind of midweek. And you may be feeling like you just don't want to share. You don't want to share your thoughts, your ideas, your opinions, your desires, your creations. You just don't want to share with others. And part of this is like a way of like protecting the self. It's like you want to kind of protect yourself from hurt or from judgment or criticism. It's this need to kind of not so much go inward, but it's like this need to kind of protect. Okay, so so far looking at these cards, to me it feels like beginning of the week, there may be some conflicts. The feeling overall it could be one of like feeling like you're in competition with others, or just feeling like you're fighting to be heard or get others on board with your ideas. Yeah, I was hoping to say something constructive there. But I can't think of anything. This is the worst tarot reading ever, hey? And Four of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles is saying, you know, it's okay, take care of yourself midweek. You don't have to go out and do a bunch of things or share with others if you don't feel like it. That's fine. You know, you might need to just sort of stay in, don't spend too much money, don't waste too much energy. Just, you know, take care of yourself midweek. Okay, let's see what the weekend has in store. Hopefully we get a more uplifting card for the for the weekend. Okay, so by the end of the week, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, let's see what's happening. Oh, 10 of Wands, okay. Not the best card. These are three kind of crummy cards here. Okay, so 10 of Wands. Okay, you get to the weekend and you're feeling... You might be feeling kind of stressed, kind of overburdened, like you have a lot on your plate. The 10 of Wands is saying, you know what? You need to get better at saying no. This weekend, perfect opportunity to start practicing saying no. And also start, like if you're the kind of person who, here's what I'm going to say. There's a wheelbarrow in the background of this card. And it's not being used. This guy's trying to do this all on his own. He has tools that will make this easier, but he's not utilizing them. And so on the weekend, it's saying, the cards are saying, look, if there's something that you're struggling with, if there's something that feels burdensome or difficult, there is an easier way to do it. You have tools. Maybe this is about asking someone for help. Maybe this is about just finding a simpler, easier way to do something. But don't choose the hard way. You may be tempted to because that's maybe what you're in the habit of doing. And so I think sometimes we sometimes struggle with this idea that things that are worth doing, you know, should be challenging. But sometimes they don't need to be challenging. So just because something's hard, it doesn't mean it's worthwhile. And finding an easier way to do something isn't necessarily cheating. Okay, so let's look at all of these cards together. And I'll put them all up on the screen. Okay. So it's a week of... It's a week of challenge for sure, but these are all minor arcana cards. So these are kind of minor challenges. Overall, I feel like you're gonna feel, you might struggle with feeling like you have to do everything on your own. Like you're just trying to do it all and there's people aren't willing to help or they don't want to help or there's just no one there to help. And so the challenge is that you might kind of be on your own this week with things. You might have to rely on yourself more this week, but you also need to take care of yourself because you're relying on yourself more this week. You know, you may not be able to rely on others to pick up the slack or to lend a helping hand or to support you. But you need to support yourself. So you need to make things a little easier on yourself. You might need to kind of pare down your to-do list. So this is a week to take care of yourself and less is more. So keep it simple. Don't have a massive to-do list this week. Make sure that you're only doing the things you absolutely need to do. Don't unnecessarily add things. Don't make life unnecessarily difficult for yourself this week. Keep things kind of simple. Take care of yourself. Know that there is an easier way to do things this week. It's just a matter of finding that easier way. And I'm just looking at all these cards again. Yeah, the common theme here is sort of feeling sort of unsupported. So I think that that's probably going to be the big challenge this week is finding a way to nurture ourselves and support ourselves because other people may just not do it this week. Next week will be different, hopefully. But yeah, this week that's probably our big challenge. What's interesting to me about the Four of Pentacles is the pentacle that is at his heart, that's like shining. And to me, the Four of Pentacles is this feeling like there's something within you that you want to share. There's something you want to get off your chest, or there's something you want to share with others or with the world. But you're kind of a little bit afraid to do so. You're feeling kind of reticent. You're feeling sort of like, I kissed my cat earlier and now I have like bits of cat hair all on my face. It's like tickling me. Anyway, that's what I get for putting my face in her furry belly. Yeah, so you may kind of struggle with that, like the feeling of like really wanting to share and connect with others, but then that fear of rejection kind of overshadowing that. So in conclusion, to wrap these cards up, I feel like the overall message is take care of yourself this week. You don't need to take on more than you have to. Yeah, and practice some good self-care this week. That's my message for the week ahead. And don't forget, I'm going to be live next Friday, so join me. It's going to be 11 a.m. Pacific time, August 30th. I'll pull some cards for the month ahead and also do some free one-card readings, so be sure to join me. So thank you so much for watching. My name's Kate. I'm also known as the Daily Tarot Girl, and you can check out my website. I'm going to post the link below. I've got tons of fun tarot learning resources on there for you to check out, so be sure to stop by my website and have a wonderful week.